Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday meeting of the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners for October 5th, 2021. I am Commissioner and Chair Rick Vest. To my left is Commissioner and Vice Chair Deb Shore. To her left is Commissioner Sean Flowerday. To my right is Commissioner Roma Amundsen. And other responsibilities have called away Commissioner Yoakum this morning. With that, would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Clerk, please begin the meeting.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, all written material to discuss today's open meeting is available for electronic viewing from the county clerk's staff. Printing options are available upon request. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approval of the minutes of the Youth Services Center Director interviews held on Friday, September 24th, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve item 1A. Please call the roll.
Shore.
Yes.
Amundsen.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Abstain.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 3 yes, 1 abstention. 1B is approval of the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, September 28th, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Amundsen.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is approval of minutes of the Board of Commissioners special meeting held on Tuesday, September 28th, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve item 1C. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Amundsen.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is approval of the minutes of the Youth Services Center Director candidate discussion held on Thursday, September 30th, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve item D. 4 sets of minutes for 1 week. Shows how much is going on. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundsen.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Abstain.
Shore.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 3 yes, 1 abstention. Next are claims. Approval of all claims processed through October 5th, 2021.
Move approval of the claims.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Commissioner?
I just wanted to thank the clerk's office for turning all those sets of minutes around so quickly.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
We're sitting in the meetings, then they're, taking that extra time to work through that, and that's a lot of work done very quickly, so thank you.
Excellent work on their part. Thank you for pointing that out. Motion and a second to approve the claims. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore.
Yes.
Amundsen.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 3, consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there's an exception, these items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of right-of-way contract with Gary W. and Lynette R. Nelson, North 40th Street and Waverly Road, in the amount of $2,892. Amendment to county contracts C-19-716 with Kodak Alaris, Inc. for annual service Kodak Alaris software. C-19-835 with Office Depot LLC for all supplies and products.
Move approval of the consent items.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the consent items. Please call the roll.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Amundsen.
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 4, new business. 4A is appointment of Maribel Cruz and Rich Rodenberg to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission for terms to expire on August 24th, 2027.
Good morning, David Carey, Director of the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Department. Here is my honor to introduce Maribel Cruz and Rich Rodenberg as our two new planning commissioners. We did have this action at the City Council yesterday as well, and they were approved there. We are very pleased to have their skill sets and their commitment to the community to join us on the Planning Commission, and I think I'll have Rich come up first because Maribel went first yesterday. They come up to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Rich Rodenberg, 3155 T&N Circle here in Lincoln. And I'm honored to have been nominated and proud to serve if confirmed. Any questions?
Commissioners?
I know your background quite well, particularly your better half, but tell us about some of the skills that, skill set you'll be bringing to the board.
Well, I thank you. I was a charter member, founder of the Great Plains Trails Network, former swim coach, started a new swim team, had 2 bicycle shops for 25 years, and most recently have been a residential real estate agent. And so I understand the need for housing and low-cost housing, and I just really want to hang on to our quality of life that we have here in Lincoln.
Very good. Yeah, no, we appreciate you being here this morning, sir, and it's just a tremendous responsibility that the members of the Planning Commission take on, and it makes our lives so much easier to have good people on there, and so really appreciate your willingness to take on this role.
Well, thank you. I'm sort of following in my father-in-law's footsteps. He was on the Planning Commission, Roger T. Larson, and I was honored to also serve on the Transportation Committee of the last comprehensive plan, I think 20 years ago now, it must have been. So I think I know what I'm getting into a little bit. A lot to learn.
Very good. Well, thank you for being here, Rich.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good morning. I'm Maribel Cruz, 2615 Everett Street here in Lincoln. I am excited to serve the city of Lincoln on the Planning Commission. I am passionate about the city that I live in. I chose to live here 20 years ago, well, 25 now. So I'm invested in seeing this city flourish and blossom. It is a magnificent city. I hope to make it even more magnificent.
Mary Bell, please tell us a little bit about your life experiences. What background are you bringing to this position?
Well, I am a licensed psychologist, but it's only by the hour. And I work for Talent Plus. I am a leadership consultant, and so I spend a great amount of time talking to various profit, nonprofit, governmental leaders in terms of how to make their organizations better equipped to serve people. I am an avid arts fanatic. I helped found a dance company here in Lincoln, the Lincoln Contemporary Dance Project. I serve on the board of the Angels Theater Company. Every now and then you might be pained to see me on a stage. And I also served with the Lincoln Public Schools Superintendent's Committee, helped to co-chair the bond issue that was passed for the high schools, and also was very active in ensuring that our public schools get the funding, the attention, and the support that they deserve.
God's work. All right.
And a former teacher, so yeah.
Well, very good, impressive resume, and sounds like you're very well aware of the needs of all those organizations, and the big key is human capital, and they need a good place to live and to come to, so that's an important part of the work.
Absolutely.
Well, I would just share, thank you, what I said to Rich about the importance of this commission. Really good people, and they do great work, and we on the county board are grateful for all those who are willing to serve on it. Thank you for being here this morning. Unless there's anything
You never
else.
know what's around the corner. Can find animal feeding operations, wind energy, solar farms. It'll be a lot of fun.
You'll,
Absolutely. Thank you.
I will move approval of the appointments.
Second.
we have a motion and a second to approve the appointment of Maribel Cruz and Rich Rodenberg to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 4B is a request for an exceptional circumstance award under Personnel Rule 17-9, bracket B, for Mark Johnson, Mental Health Crisis Center, for a one-step pay increase.
Do we have anyone here to speak on this item?
I can't speak directly to this item. I just want to say how incredibly lucky our county is to have Nurse Mark working for us. I served with him previously in my time at corrections, and I would take Nurse Mark at my back any day. We are very, very lucky to have him with us over at the Crisis Center. So I can't speak to the individual circumstance here.
Well, it's good to hear.
So
You want to
I would move approval.
second?
We have a motion and a second to approve item 4B. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. C is a request for an exceptional circumstance award under Personnel Rule 17-9, bracket B, for Anna Guerrero, Mental Health Crisis Center, for a one-step pay increase.
I don't
I
know.
feel mean. I don't know Anna Guerrero.
Yeah, if you don't know Anna, I think we could draw the assumption that she's equal.
I'll move approval. Yeah.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve this request. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. D is a resolution in matter of witness fees paid by Lancaster County which have remained unclaimed for 6 months or more.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve this resolution for witness fees. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. E is a grant adjustment notification on the 2021-2022 Emergency Management Performance Grant reallocation request in the amount of $143,365.
Good morning, Jim David Saver, Director, Lincoln Lancaster County Emergency Management. In the emergency management field, this is federal money that's administered by the state at the local level. And this specific grant adjustment notice is for a 50% reimbursement of our salaries and benefits, which is the maximum amount that we are eligible for. So that's the grant adjustment notice that's before you this morning.
Very good.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Jim, as always, thank you for being here and for keeping us prepared as we can possibly be
Duly noted. Thank you, sir.
for the unknown. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. F is a group rental contract with Lincoln Children's Zoo for the Tri-County meeting on October 21st, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Boy, the Tri-County is in for a real treat, given that
Sorry.
what I've seen about the zoo's ability to host events at a recent wedding I attended, and
They're
this
doing a
will,
nice job.
yeah, I'm genuinely excited for Tri-County this year. So on that note, please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. G is a cooperative agreement with the U.S. Department of Interior, U.S. Geological Survey, for joint funding of water resource investigations. The agreement is for the operation and computation of records for 4 stream flow gauging stations, which are Salt Creek, Little Salt Creek near Lincoln, Stevens Creek near Lincoln, and Rock Creek near Ceresco.
Pam Damon, Lancaster County Engineer. I think sometimes we have items on the agenda that people wonder like, hey, why are we involved in that? And this is a really important item to us. These are the stream gauges. During emergency events, our department, as well as many other departments locally, use these gauges to determine what sort of emergency actions we need to take. And in addition, what roads may be becoming flooded and how that's going to impact our citizens. So I know it's much more expensive to maintain these gauges than that. There is a website where anyone can sign up to get alarms from their website on how high the gauges are, and I think it's a really important thing for our community.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Odd story, but growing up in Greenwood, Nebraska, there was a bridge just to the west over Salt Creek, and a friend of mine had the job to go out during storms and measure the height. He lowered a cable. So it's a real thing. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. H are job shadowing agreements with youth service center job applicants.
I noticed that the names are illegible on the contract, so I just wanted to let you guys know what the names were, so make that clear. Contract 0729 is Johnny Johnson, and 0731 is Jose Alvarez. And those are job applicants at the Youth Services Center. And so the Youth Services Center is kind of starting a program where they can job shadow before they accept a position, to learn more about the job, to see if that's something that they want to invest in. So that's what these two are about.
Well, I guess it will be up to the discretion of the new director, but is the intent to do this with every applicant to maybe reduce turnover, or what's?
Yeah, and I'm not sure what position it would necessarily be for. I'm presuming it would be a protective services position, but they can, I guess it could be any.
Okay.
But yeah, she just wants to allow individuals to do that. It's completely voluntary. They don't have to do it to get the job, but if they want to learn more about it before they get further down the road, that's kind of what it's
And
intended
this is
for.
unpaid, this?
Unpaid,
Okay.
just a shadow experience.
This is actually fairly common in corrections that if you want a job shadow before, I've seen other
Great
places do it.
idea. I will move approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve this job shadowing. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. I is an agreement with Hope Spoke to provide for professional case management services at the Youth Services Center.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item I. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 4J is to be held. K is an agreement with Connor Psychological Services, PC, to provide mental health services to the County Sheriff's Office employees and their families on an as-needed basis. The cost of the county shall not exceed $3,650.
I'm Sergeant Drew Bolzer with the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. I'm here on behalf of Terry Wagner, who had a prior commitment. What this is a contract with a psychologist that the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office has been doing for 20-plus years in our hiring process. To be a deputy sheriff, you have to pass a psychological examination to make sure you're right for the job with the mental capacity to do the job. You have to pass a polygraph examination to make sure that everything we found in your background is true and accurate. And then you have to also do a physical evaluation, which is required by the state. We've been using Dr. Connor for years. She does a really good job for us in giving us a good evaluation of the mental capacity for those people to do this job. And in August, LB 51 went into effect, which requires now that all police departments that are hiring somebody have a psychological examination done. So that's a little history on that.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 4L is a recommendation from the purchasing agent, Lancaster County Sheriff, to award and execute a purchase order to AFL LLC doing business as Anderson Ford for 7 Ford 2021 or current production year police all-wheel drive interceptor utility vehicles using the state of Nebraska contract 15418OC.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve this recommendation from the purchasing agent. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. M is a warranty deed and real estate transfer statement with the Lower Platte South Natural Resource District related to the transfer of land located in Township 8, North, Range 6 East of the 6 PM, Lancaster County, Nebraska, in the following sections: the southeast quarter of Section 34 and the southwest section of Section 35.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. So, as the commissioners are aware, there are occasions on which I can be, well, maybe a little pushy when it comes to roads and bridges, maybe. So what I've put up on the screen is a photo that shows the spillway of the new bridge. The spillway does go over Southwest 2nd Street. This particular dam, or new dam, this particular dam was rebuilt over about the last 18 months. It's an old NRD dam. We had our connector road, Southwest 2nd Street, that kind of came up, and then it took two really hard curves to make it to the major road. And so what we did with this job in conjunction with the NRD is we designed the road that met engineering standards, modern engineering standards, and they acquired the land and built it. And so this is the deed to transfer this road back to Lancaster County. And if you get a chance to go out there, it's a really beautiful road over the new dam, as well as Southwest 2nd Street now meets modern design criteria. And it was paid for by the NRD.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve item M. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. N is an addendum to the National School Lunch Program Agreement with the Nebraska Department of Education, which will result in an increase in reimbursement for meal services to residents at the Lancaster County Youth Services Center.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 5, public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Is there anyone here to speak on county business on an item not on the agenda? Seeing none, we'll close public comment.
Next is announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, October 7th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. The following meetings will be held on Tuesday, October 12th, 2021 in room 112 of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners regular meeting at 9 a.m. The Lancaster County Board of Equalization meeting immediately following the Board of Commissioners regular meeting. Lancaster County Board of Commissioners staff meeting immediately following the Board of Equalization meeting. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold the following public hearings in room 112 of the County City Building. Class C-K liquor license application from Hillside Events LLC on Tuesday, October 12, 2021 at 9 a.m. 1 and 6 year road and bridge improvement program on Tuesday, October 12, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commission@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
I move we adjourn.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes,
Motion carries 4-0.
we are adjourned. I will now call to order the Lancaster County Board of Equalization meeting for Tuesday, October 5th, 2021. Mr. Clerk, please begin the meeting.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available for electronic viewing from the county clerk's staff. Printing options are available upon request. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve of the minutes of the Board of Equalization meeting held on Tuesday, September 21st, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 2 are additions and deductions to the tax assessment rolls.
Move approval of addition and deductions?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the additions and deductions. Any discussion?
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 3 is notice of taxable status. This is for the Board of Regents for the University of Nebraska.
Good morning, Scott Gaines, Deputy Assessor, Register of Deeds. This is a property that was recently gifted to the University Board of Regents. In speaking with them, I think it's a single-family home that they intend to sell as soon as possible. There's no intent to use it for any public purpose, so this is just to notify the university that the property will remain taxable, even though they have taken ownership.
Okay. Very good. Any questions?
I will move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the notice of taxable status. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 4 is notice of assessed valuation change for property taxation purposes. This is for Stephen and Rebecca Petrozelka.
This is a unique circumstance where we recently discovered a home that had been built, difficult to see from the road. Even our aerial maps didn't catch it right away, but we estimate that this home was added approximately 2009. It's in an area where there were not building permits required at the time, is what we hear from Building and Safety. There was not an information statement from the owner brought to our office. So in essence, property was never reported to us. So in working with County Attorney's Office on how far back we can go to remedy this, you'll see on the notice that we've begun in 2014. That's the earliest date that we can reasonably recreate what the value would have been and defend the value in a protest situation. So our recommendation in working with County Attorney's Office again is to notify them that beginning in 2014 and all the subsequent years that the value is being adjusted to reflect the fact that there was a home built without bringing it to our attention to get on the tax rolls in a timely manner.
And they paid no property tax.
Well, they've paid property taxes on the land, and
The
I
land.
think there was maybe an outbuilding that was out there, but
But not on the home.
there've been zero tax on the house since it was constructed. Again, our estimate is approximately 2009.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Yes.
How was it?
And usually these things, if they don't report it, usually in our review, we'll catch it a little sooner than this. And this one, Tim Seelock, one of our appraisers, was out and he actually took some pictures of how difficult it is to see. If you're just driving by it, aerial view is probably the best shot at it. But, so this will give with this notice, if you approve it, would give the taxpayer notice that we're adjusting the values for 2014 forward. They do have valuation appeal rights for each of those years if they choose to. So the notice would give them that 30 days to question the valuation adjustment.
Move approval of providing the notices of assessed valuation changes?
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the notice of assessed value change. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next are public hearings for motor vehicle tax exemption applications. This includes Faith Bible Church, Emmanuel Retirement Communities, Catholic Social Services, Lincoln Baptist Church, House of Prayer Christian Church, Girl Scouts Spirit of Nebraska, and Calvary Community Church.
All right, we will open the public hearings. Is there anyone here to speak on behalf of any of these motor vehicle tax exemption applications? Anyone in opposition? Anyone neutral? All right, we'll close the public hearing.
Next is number 6, action on the following motor vehicle tax exemption applications.
Move approval?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the exemptions. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes,
Motion carries 4-0. Number 7 is public comment.
and I see no one
I
to make public
Move
comment.
we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes,
Motion carries 4-0.
we are adjourned. That was unique.